Welcome, everyone. My name is Doug Stanfley, and I am the client care specialist here at Healing Families. And I am joined by a very, very special guest, Beth Fischer. Beth, how are you doing today?
I am great, Doug. I'm so great because we have some very exciting news for people today.
Yes, we do. There is something happening on January
Mhm.
14th of 2026. You are about to release your new book called On the Other Side of Pain, Healing After Betrayal. I'm just curious about what's going through your mind right now because we are like less than a month away from
I
that book
know.
being released.
I am so excited. What's going through my mind? Hope, hope, because the more hands I can get this book into, the more hope is going to be out there. Too many betrayed partners and unfaithful partners as well are just stuck. They just feel like this is their life and nothing is ever going to change. And this book, truly, I want it to give both partners, because there's sections for betrayed and sections for unfaithful. There's sections for people that are reconciling or not. But I really want to give people hope. I want to give them a clear path and very
Mhm.
specific steps to take in order to get to the other side.
I love that. And we're going to talk a little more about how to get your copy and how to pre-order and a bonus that comes with that. Before
Yep.
we do, I'd love to just get a little behind the scenes insight from you. I know in
Mhm.
part one of the book, that's entitled Understanding Betrayal Trauma. And you've got 6 chapters there. And in chapter 4, and we had another video about this, what is misassignment of responsibility? That was chapter 4. Talked about what is misassignment of responsibility, a term that some people may or may not be familiar with. Then in chapter 5, we went to misassignment of responsibility and mind body conflict. And you did an
Mhm.
amazing job of kind of laying that out. And now that builds up to chapter 6, which is what I would love to know more about, which is entitled End the Cycle of Misassignment of Responsibility and Mind Body Conflict. So, how do we end that cycle? And I guess anything that you might want to just quickly remind people of chapter 4, chapter 5, misassignment of responsibility, mind body conflict, and this
Yeah.
cycle.
Yeah. So for people that haven't seen our little videos about chapter 4 or chapter 5, I would encourage you to do a search on those and watch those because this is a concept that is not talked about in the betrayal world. And it's certainly not talked about in marriage counseling. So misassignment of responsibility is basically where the betrayed partner feels responsible for fixing the relationship, for
Mm.
fixing the marriage. And a lot of betrayed partners are kind of fixers anyway.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's just kind of what we do. We take care of things, whether you're a man or a woman.
Hmm.
So that misassignment of responsibility, chapter 6 is all about helping betrayed partners stop believing that it's their job to
Mm.
fix the marriage. It's not. And I'll back up a little bit and say, this wasn't a marital issue. So
Mm.
how can you fix it? Right? It's like
Hmm.
saying, the car is broke, but I'm going to be responsible for fixing the bicycle. Like it's two completely different things, right? It
Right.
doesn't even make sense. The
Yep.
marriage is not the problem. It is not. So when betrayed partners go into this role of trying to fix the marriage, if the marriage isn't the problem, what are you fixing?
Hmm.
What we really have to help betrayed partners do is stop believing that their energy needs to go toward the unfaithful partner or the
Mm.
marriage. We want to help betrayed partners start focusing on their own individual healing,
Hmm.
building up that self esteem, building up self worth, getting rid of fears, learning about what they need, learning about boundaries and consequences, learning the difference between forgiveness and reconciliation. That's how we help betrayed partners end that cycle of trying to being the one responsible. Too many times the betrayed, and you hear this too, Doug, right? When you're talking to couples who are interested in working with us, too many times it's the betrayed partner doing all the work. And the
Oh, yeah.
unfaithful partner is kind of sitting there going, look, I said I'm sorry.
Right.
I can't change the past. I'm doing everything I can. there's nothing else for me to do. Please fix my spouse. And that's the mentality.
Hmm.
Now, it's not always their fault that they think that way. That's a societal thing as well, because we don't understand betrayal trauma. Nobody's talking about betrayal trauma. And
Right.
that's why this whole first section of the book is dedicated to teaching people about betrayal trauma, what it really is. So, ending the cycle, chapter 6, a crucial point of the book.
Yeah, and I just have one question, and I'm always
Yeah.
looking to learn more. I just have to
Yeah.
ask, so is this cycle of misassignment of responsibility in any way, shape, or form connected to what you also teach in terms of needing to detach in order to focus on your own healing journey? Is there any connection between the
Yes.
misassignment of responsibility and the, staying attached to the trauma story?
That's exactly, absolutely, Doug. And the way you just said that was actually perfectly worded. We help betrayed partners detach from all of that, detach from the story, detach from trying to fix, detach from carrying the responsibility of booking the therapist appointment,
Hmm. Yeah.
sending the videos, read this book, watch this video, right? That's the betrayed partner carrying all that responsibility.
Okay.
So detaching from all of that. So thank you for allowing me to actually speak a little bit deeper on that, because that's another huge part of the book, is helping betrayed partners really see focusing on all of that is not healing. Focusing on you as a betrayed partner, that's healing.
Mm. It just that light bulbs, because when you stay attached to that story, you're almost perpetuating that cycle of misassignment of responsibility.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
I love it. I'm getting this.
Yeah. Well, and I want everybody else to get it too, because like I
Yeah,
said, nobody else is talking about this. That's
right.
why I knew I had to write a book. I had to get this information into as many hands as possible.
Yeah.
Too many partners are just stuck. They're
Hmm.
just stuck and they just feel like life isn't going to get any better.
Right,
So,
right.
I'm just going to survive. I don't want
Yeah.
anybody to just survive. I want people to
No.
thrive and to live and to be healthy, whether they're the betrayed or the unfaithful. And this book will help.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you are ready to take that next step on your healing journey, please look for the link below. That's going to allow you to pre-order the Kindle version, which will be released on January 14 of 2026. But you might be asking, well, but why should I do that now? Why not just wait? Well, there's a very, very important reason why you want to take advantage of this now, because Beth, you have created a very special bonus
Yes.
offer, something special that nobody can get anywhere else other than by pre-ordering the book, correct?
That is correct. So I have created a video guide just for betrayed partners to help them get through really difficult days. So right now we're right in the middle of the holiday season. That's a really tough time for betrayed partners for lots of reasons. But really, there's days throughout the whole year that are really difficult for betrayed partners. Birthdays, anniversaries, parties, weddings, there's all kinds of days that are so triggering for betrayed partners. So I knew I wanted to give something to people as a thank you for pre-ordering the book. And it dawned on me, that's what they need. They really need a guide to help them get through those difficult days. So that's what this video is. It's a 1 hour exclusive video, never before seen anywhere else, just for people who pre-order the book. And I want them to watch it and finish it knowing that there's hope, that they don't
Mhm.
have to keep living. They don't have to wear that Vanna White smile and just pretend everything's fine. I want them to know that there's another side to this. Oh, hence the title of the book, On the Other Side of Pain. I
Yeah,
say that all the time, getting people to the other side. So
yeah.
so yeah, for $9.99, they're going to not only get the Kindle edition of the book on January 14th, but they can immediately get access to this bonus video. Very, very, I think, transformational.
Yeah, transformational and very timely with all of the potential triggering days ahead here, especially going through the holiday season.
That's
Um,
right.
So we hope you at least consider taking advantage of this opportunity, getting that bonus. But if you'd like to learn more about Beth or our team or healing after betrayal, please, we invite you to go to healingwithbeth.com. We have all kinds of complimentary resources there waiting for you. And one of those is a link to schedule a complimentary call with me in case you're ready to take that next step, but you just don't know what that next step is. We offer a complimentary call. I'm more than happy to help you figure that out. We can do that together. There's never any pressure or obligation. And so, Beth, thank you so much for your time today and for sharing some insights behind the scenes in the book and everything. So excited for it to come out. I really appreciate your time today.
Oh, thank you, Doug. I'm so excited as well. I really do think this book is going to change lives, whether they're the betrayed or the unfaithful. Like I said, there's sections for both. So pre-order your book today, get the free bonus, and thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And thank you for listening. And we hope to connect with you soon. Take care.
Take care.